welcome to Expo Career Forum's very important initiative, very important topic where we are going to understand about the growth opportunity, perks and benefits of being a part of this exhibition industry. We all understand that today exhibitions have become a key segment, key industry in itself. Worldwide, there are so many exhibitions happening across various segments. We have exhibition organizers, venues, service providers, and if you are joining this industry, you can be a part of any of this segment. Today, I have with me Mr. Sumit Gandhi, who is the chairman and managing director of ABAC Exhibitions and Conferences Private Limited, one of the foremost companies in the exhibition organizing domain in India, and they are very widely renowned. And Mr. Sumit has taken out time from his busy schedule, despite one of his biggest shows running parallelly, just for the young professionals to understand more and get more in-depth knowledge about this industry. So thank you so much, Sumitji, for joining us today. Really appreciate you taking out your time from your busy schedule. Sumitji, please tell us a little bit about exhibition industry overall. What are the career opportunities and why this industry is so lucrative for the young professionals?
So first of all, let me thank you, Raghav, for inviting me over for such an exciting topic of discussion because I've seen on the onset that this wasn't even considered an industry about a decade back, and today, we really struggle to find trained professionals. And I'm happy to say that ABC has been a breeding ground for many industry organizations, international companies, in terms of developing manpower and resources for the vibrant industry and upgrowing industry. What our exhibition is all about, part of it. So, being the founder of Asian Business Exhibitions and Conferences, I have seen that there are significant ecosystem and growth which probably this industry is seeing so rapidly compared to worldwide, which wasn't so fast paced because of the lack of venues and infrastructure. International companies coming to India, but post COVID, it's been a complete. I can say it's the most vibrant field today. So whether you're a student, young professional, or simply curious, you should explore this segment sector because internationally it's far matured and is giving employment and contributing to the GDP of countries like Germany and Milan and China, and the size is daunting. So I think it's a very important topic which has been picked up by exhibition showcase, and this should be taken as a career which will give multiple opportunities and returns to youth.
Absolutely. Sumitji, when you hire young professionals, what are the main aspects you look for in what are the traits that are most critical for you?
For me, I think I like to we always look for passion in terms of the individual having their own mind in terms of pushing themselves in achieving what they basically feel is their calling. Sometimes you are, when you catch them young, you are able to basically make them find as to what their inner strengths are. So we've had a lot of cases in terms of where people have come back and said, "Thank you so much." Our parents or folks couldn't recognize what we could be. And the beauty of the exhibition industry is that it's innovative, it's problem solving, relationship building, it's creative, it's technical, it's business minded. There's space for you. It's one of the few industries which impacts every sector. So it's like a barometer for the industry. So if you're doing an event in exhibition education sector, you're doing something for building materials, you're doing something for IT, you're doing something for EV, you basically have so much of knowledge and vibrancy as to what is going on in that industry that you really become part of. I think I love that part of about our exhibition industry.
Absolutely. I believe that your organization is a front runner in so many different segments of organizing different variety of shows, be it for interior architecture segment, be it for the building, for the sports and wellness and bodybuilding. So there is so much of excitement around these industries, and once a candidate enters, he feels a part of that industry. Sumit, do you feel that the young generation who are more tech savvy and who are more oriented towards some maybe some other IT driven jobs, what kind of See what kind of opportunities they can look from being a part of exhibition industry, which is quite traditional in its approach. How do you see that kind of balance setting in when we are talking about the youth?
I feel that there is a rapid advancement in the industry. Results are very visible. It's quite energetic. So, if there is a result-driven individual, he will definitely not find our industry very traditional. There's a capacity of showcasing leadership. There is definitely problem solving in this. There is global exposure. There's delegation internationally who's looking at India. A lot of international companies are looking for coming to India and doing joint ventures or launching or a part of collaborations, because I feel internationally the growth now no longer remains with them as to our emerging growth economy. We are in a very very sweet spot, and skill enrichment and enhancement for our industry is now possible because there is skill of negotiation, which itself comes in when you definitely go and market your exhibition. There's a cultural sensitivity. You cannot take away digital marketing out of exhibition industry, which has become so important because you digitally use these mediums now compared to old billboards or advertisements in newspaper, because that's not something which is now favorite to publicize, or email registration, database capturing. According to global HR report, in the event sector, individuals with 5 to 7 years of experience in the exhibitions tend to have very good adaptability in and often command 20 to 30% higher salaries than their peers in the international or traditional marketing roles, if you look at it.
Very good point that you have mentioned about being a part of our industry. Now, there's, as you mentioned, that a lot of companies they want to venture into India, they start to into the exhibition industry. How do you feel the next 5 years will be positioned for the growth of Indian exhibition industry? And is it the right time to enter and make a mark in this industry right now for the young professionals?
I feel that we are pivoting at a very crucial stage in terms of a solid government, infrastructure development, and the middle class is very eager to today have their income growing because the aspirations are very high. So exhibition industry is getting a remarkable attention, and government initiatives, Make in India, for attracting foreign investments, encouraging manufacturing, showcasing capabilities, liberalization. I already mentioned infrastructure development, state of art exhibition venues, China, Southeast Asia exhibitions. They've been pivotal in bringing international markets, leveraging advanced technology and immersive buyer and seller meets, which are part of these exhibitions. I think post COVID, it has been a great revival for our industry, and this is a perfect time to enter for youth or for anyone looking forward to grow their career.
Absolutely. And in terms of growth opportunities, I mean, what kind of salary increments are on an average part of this industry for achievers?
It is basically sky's the limit, because at the end of the day, when you have added the word Raghav achievers, you have put a very important mark that when you invest in people, you need to identify these high growth achievers because they'll have a little bit of entrepreneurial trait. So if they're partners in profit, if they can see that they can grow. So if you are getting fresh graduates and youth who's coming in the industry, and they see themselves as becoming seasoned project heads in 5 to 7 years, I think there's a tangible progression in continually learning the curve, and they can see themselves. So I think this is going to give them great stability, and excitement is there for sure.
So, so this is a long-term career option in itself.
Absolutely, absolutely. As you keep specializing, you have your own, subject which you like, and you can always follow what basically interests and excites you, and you can dabble into various sub-subjects into it as you
Absolutely.
keep segmentation internationally.
Absolutely. And Sumiti, I also believe that you rightly said that this is a passion-driven industry, and people who want to do something exciting, who get an adrenaline push, I think this is the best place to be for them. Because once you execute a show, the kind of feeling and joy that gives you each passing day, you are building on a dream, and you know it better than anyone else how those dreams are converted into reality. I mean, I would urge our young professionals to go on ABAC website, see their various shows like Ace Tech and various other properties that they have, IPs, and you will be surprised to see the kind of, and of course, I did also like to mention about the glamour aspect. I mean, it's a glamour industry, and you have brand ambassadors like the leading superstars of the country. So that is one another aspect of this joining this as a lucrative career. I mean, what is your comment on this, Sumit? How you, I mean, create so much of glamour around your shows? Is it also a pull factor for young generations to be a part of this event industry?
Yeah, Raghavji, very, very question what you've asked. So I would compare ourselves to completely the way movie stars are, seen in light of being very glamorous. But you must have come across a lot of interviews and a lot of interface where so many celebrity stars have been very vocal about the hard work and the toil which goes behind the industry. So I would say if anybody gets pulled in for the glamour, it is not a lasting impact. It is not as glamorous as it sounds. So though it may look it, but a setup day is very different from the exhibition day. So there's a vast difference between the day our event opens and the day prior to that when you're hustling in all possible corners to stitch last minute loose ends, if I may call them. So I just feel that individuals who are really looking at working very hard, hustling very hard, are very serious about it. This industry requires a lot of perseverance, a lot of hustle and focus, and it is not easy to survive in the industry because event management and event business and exhibitions business is not easy. But it is something what it is. Once you bite the industry, you bite into the industry. It's one of the most exciting jobs. If you ask any exhibition industry professional, I would not see that they would like to change or go back to the adrenaline rush which comes in from the industry when you see the event, when you see your dreams coming to life. It's absolutely priceless. And this must have been
Absolutely.
echoed by my fellow exhibition organizers. A lot of them whom you interview, you must have caught them in that that moment in the morning when I've seen you interview so many of them on the first day of the show at in the morning session, first session, and when they see something coming together, you can actually catch the moment that it is completely it's non-comparable.
Absolutely. I mean, it's full of activity and buzz. And I think this has been great session with you, Sumit ji. Our young professionals must have gained a lot of insights. I invite them to leave their comments and any queries that they have. They are free to network with each other on this virtual platform. And finally, any closing remarks, any message you would like to address to the young professionals with?
I would say that our industry requires fresh perspectives. Our industry requires fresh energy. Our industry requires digital fluency. Our industry requires technology, inclusivity, and I would want individuals who are very passionate, who are curious, who are adaptable to look at exhibition industry.
Thank you for giving us your valuable time and wish you all the best for your upcoming
Thank you.
show.
Thank you.